Amber. Newest diary detective. Welcome, welcome. Hold on, my screen's messed up. Here we go. Yes. Okay. I'm freezing. I need to move this over here so you guys can see the pictures. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she saw it. It's still, is it still going? I think it was a couple of days left, right, when you had sent it? Those things are always like, the end of the bidding is always when I'm at work. It ends in 15 minutes. Oh, maybe we can try to get it for her. Is that the one? I wonder. She was telling us about a diary the last video chat. I can't remember if it was that one, though. I can find out. Hold on. I need to look on the diary detective's try. He tried. He got outbid. Ugh. I wait till the very, very end. Diary detectives research. Kat added one in. Do you remember? Oh, she did. She has Alice Brown 1919. Okay, hold on. Let's what's the bidding at now? I know. I don't know either. That's why I avoid going on eBay when I already have a project. Okay. Let's just look. Oh, it's at $40. 12 bids. That's quite a lot. Does it say it's full? 7 people have added it to the watch list. Yeah, we probably won't get it. I don't know. I wish Kat was here. Keep an eye on it and remind me when it's getting, it says 16 minutes, 30 seconds. Maybe we'll just put in 45 and see. What does it say for like shipping? Only $4, so. Okay. I requested photos of my great-grandmother and grandfather's. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. I love when that happens. I think I had done that for one of my great-grandmothers and someone actually took the picture, which was really cool. I've tried on Find a Grave. I used to, it's called volunteering a lot. I tried to like take photos for people, but a lot of times I couldn't find the stones. I was documenting one cemetery for a while, and then I haven't done it in a while. Hey, Kat, did you just get in? Because we were just talking about you. There's a diary on eBay of Alice Brown's. I don't know if you saw it on the Discord. 1921. Unfortunately, it's already bid up to $40. But I feel like if you have the other diary, $40 is worth it. But if I were you, if you're going to bid on it, or maybe we could like both try. I wish that we knew how high up people went on their bids that they put in, but it's worth a try. Afterpay. So we're keeping an eye on it. It ends in 15 minutes, and maybe if we put something in like at the very end, that's usually what I do, is like wait until like 10 seconds left. I'll try to. I think if we put in something now, someone else is gonna go up higher. It's so funny because sometimes things literally sprinting. I have it up too though, so let me know. I can put it in for you if you want. The last diary that I bought, I thought that it was gonna, like right at the very end, usually it goes up, 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 because everyone waits. but no one did, so I got it right away. It feels good to win. Yeah, so Unseasoned Chicken Wing, nice username, says I tried looking for diaries on eBay. So expensive it is. It's like ridiculous what people ask. So you have to just, if you're trying to do this, you have to just wait until one comes along that is a reasonable price and also full, because a lot of times the cheaper ones end up being only like 5 pages are filled. I had it on my radar, then I saw the comment in the group chat. Yeah, I wonder. That's the only one I see right now. Is it the same seller? You should let them know that you're, if it is, you should let them know that you're researching. Because maybe they'll just sell you the other ones if they have any. Okay, there's another one on that page. Antique Personal Diary 1919 of Mrs. S. Patch of East Granville, Vermont. For $38.50, also has 8 bids. My mom found my grandfather's diary recently. I read a few pages and it was full of drama. I love that. Usually, and great grandfather, I love it. I love that he's a drama queen. Lots of the diaries that we read aren't very dramatic. A lot of day-to-day. It's still at 40. Kat, keep us updated, because if you want me to put it in for you, I will. Or if you want to do it, let me know. Okay. Karamia, hey, how far are you in the diary? That's okay. We are in, I think we're starting June. Yeah, we're starting June today. And speaking of, let's get started. What was the most dramatic filled diary? I have to say it's the 1917 diary. A woman named Anglesey. She was 17 and turned 18 in the diary, and she was a socialite in Brooklyn at the time. Sorry, I'm spacing out. June 1st. And she like talked a lot about boys who wanted to marry her and all that stuff. So thank you. Did I show my ring? Did it pop up? Thank you. I actually got a compliment from one of my students today too. He was like, I was showing him, I'm an art teacher, so I was showing him how to draw something and my hand was like holding the paper and he just like poked it and I was like, he said, what's that? It's a ring. Why? It's an engagement ring. What is that? It means I'm getting married. When? This summer. Like this past summer? No, the summer coming. That was the conversation. Oh, so next summer. Yes. What grade do you teach? Kindergarten through 2nd grade art. So a range. Okay. I think you should bid. No, not yet. Wait. But bid at the end. If you bid now, someone else is just gonna, there's 12 bids on it, so someone else will go up. My suggestion, and I am not an eBay, I'm not good at eBay in any way, but this is what I've always done. If you hit place bid, and you just keep that window open, let the time run down, I guess the strategy here, maybe you guys can chime in. There's 12 bids right now already. That might be, could that be 2 people going just against each other back and forth? That might be, it might not mean 12 people. But right now it's at $40.50. You type in a max bid. So someone else could have already put in that they were going to pay up to $50. Does anyone know if you put in like $50 and then you bid, if no one else bids again, do you get it for $40 or do you get it for $50? Ooh, good idea, Penny. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm sorry, Amber. That sucks. You'd still get it for the 40? Okay, so whatever your last bid was. Okay, but what if you do get it at the lower amount? Okay, so that's up to you. What you wanted to. I think Penny's got a good idea that if you put 75 cents at the end, that might like be the difference of if someone puts 50 and you put 50.75, you'll get it I don't know. It's up to you. I'd get it for 50 because you have the other one. I think that, does it say it's full? It says it's full, right? To me, that would be worth it because you have the other one. I probably wouldn't spend $50 on just a random one, but because you're, oh, Penny says she'll pitch in 10. Because you have an investment in this girl, I think that, ooh, okay. Because also we get a little bit of excitement, a lot of excitement from when you get this diary too, because you're going to share it in the Diary Detectives chat. Yeah, I'll chip back your, oh, it's at 51. Okay, I'll chip back your Patreon fee for the month. How about that? So what do we got? Afterpay gonna come in clutch. Well, don't go crazy. Don't, but. So if you're willing to spend 50, go to 75. Hey, why not? Do it. If you're comfortable with that. If you were willing to go 50, add in our extra. Put in the 75. It's like $7 coffee once a week. Yeah. Girl math. Diary nerd math. I'm scared. Do you have it open? 75. It ends in 7 minutes. Sorry, I can't. Oh, they bid back. Geez, someone else really wants this, huh? June 1st is your birthday. Oh, happy diary birthday. You're buying us some more time. That's good. Happy diary birthday. Someone needs to make sure they're watching it because I'll lose track. How much did you get Myrtie for? That's a great question. It was a long time ago. I bought one of her diaries. I want to say probably 35. That's usually around what I end up spending is like 30, 35. I can't remember. I could look and see if it's in my eBay. But the other two diaries actually were donated to me by somebody who had them, who also researches diaries, which is pretty crazy. Okay. Let's see if I can do my orders and see what I paid for hers. You can tell I do not know purchase history. I don't know eBay very well. I bought a very beautiful beaded purse on eBay recently for my wedding. I bought a bunch of old postcards for my wedding. And let's see. That was something else. I paid $32 for Myrtie's 1905 diary. What did you end up doing with the diaries you can't finish? What do you guys end up doing with the diaries you finish and can't find family? I hang on to them. Luckily, most of them we have been, well, I haven't done that many. I've done the, I'm nervy. We're here for you, Kat. Don't worry. Get it typed in and then just have your mouse over the button and do it in the last, 5 seconds. The Weatherman diaries, which were from 1940s, we returned those. And the Slippy diaries that we just finished, we didn't find a direct descendant because he didn't end up having children. But, yeah, I know. I'm glad, too. Thanks, Amber, for looking out for us. Those were returned. There's one 5-year diary that we read as the Diary Detectives, like the Patreon group, we read it. And we never found family for that. So I still just have it. And hopefully, something will come up. Some leads will end up. A lot of times we message people and then they don't answer. And then a year later they'll answer. So maybe we'll just randomly out of the blue get a response. I totally would have. I don't have Discord on my phone. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't know you had 2 of them, Kat. Okay, you need this one. Oh, thanks, Lil Bort. Yeah, so much excitement. I'm going to be so excited if you get it and so sad if you don't. What are we at? I can't focus on reading the diary. Hold on, I had it open. 4 minutes. I wish that it would help if there was some way that we could all, work together to psych the other people out, but I don't think I don't think bidding up higher is smart. because it's just going to keep going. Okay. Yes. Okay. True. Cat. Definitely. More girl math. Love it. Yes, that is cool. 1918 during the pandemic. Very cool. Maybe that's why it is going up so much. I found that the Weatherman diaries, when I was buying those, there were like maybe 10 of those diaries on the same eBay account, and they were all like ending the bid at the same time. It was like, ugh. Oh yeah, you have the 1918 one. Hold on. Which one are we doing? 1921 you're trying to get. The one from like 1942 I got, or whatever it was, like random years, but 1945, that one went really high. Yes, exactly. 3 minutes. Okay. I'll just type one entry, but oh, this is June 3rd. So I still have June in the May one because the last day of May is on the same page as the first day of June. Yes, Deb. Kat has 2 diaries by a woman named Alice Brown that she is researching, and then Amber found on eBay there's another Alice Brown diary, so Kat's trying to snatch it. Okay. If it doesn't go through, then you should at least... Is it the same seller? Because you should message her. Even if not, message the person and ask if they have more, because you're interested, because you're doing this research, and maybe they will, maybe they'll let you know. Because it's strange that some went up before, and now... I can't not win on eBay. It cost me way too much. I know. It's exhilarating, isn't it? It's like, yes, I won, but I went up like higher than I wanted to. I like the buy now ones. My tummy hurts. Oh no. I like the ones that you can like make an offer that are less like timed and everything, but it is exciting. Okay, I taught school. Father came after me. Ah, okay. I'm waiting. I can't. Let's watch it. Can I get it up here? I don't think I can because I'm logged in on eBay on the other thing, but we can watch it. I can watch it. Do I even have it open anymore? Yeah, okay. 1 minute and 34 seconds. Everybody just say a little prayer for Kat. You've got this, Kat. I know. I might go up a little bit more just because... So the thing is that someone could have already put that they'll go up to 70. I don't know. It's like so hard to know. That's why they get you. 1 minute and 7 seconds. What do you guys do when you buy something on eBay? What do you wait till it gets down to? Yeah, I know. Well, if there is, then it's not worth it. If there's a super high bid, that's like crazy, you know? But we will chip in. Yeah, put 70. We'll put 70. No, it's more than 4 seconds. It's 40. Oh, I think you might have meant to type 40, right? This must be perfectly synced, right? No, don't do 75 if you can't. But I'll chip in your Patreon fee. And then I forget what other people said they'd chip in, but yes, yeah. So do whatever you want to do plus 25. Don't let us pressure you. Okay, there's 10 seconds. Oh, okay, 4 seconds is how long. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I forgot. Hey, Emily, I forgot that I asked that. No, don't go up higher than you think. Ah, did you put it in? Did you put it in? Ah, it went up to 61. Is that you? Did you get it? Cat. Yay! Cat got it. Yay. I think it's worth it. And we will chip in, okay? Yay! And then we get some fun out of it too, because we'll be able to hear all about it. I just danced. Yeah, do the eBay dance. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll talk on Discord. We'll send you some chip-ins. Great. Okay, and you'll keep everybody who's been in the chat updated too, I'm sure. You can let them know how things are going. But, yay! Okay, it's exciting. Now we can relax. Kat, you can keep dancing, but then you can relax. The anxiety can be gone. I'm bidding on one now. Haha, all your fault. Oh, let us know how it goes. Is it the one from the other? Is it the other one from the same seller? What program do you use to type the info in? I'm just using Google Docs and a picture that I took on my phone. Yay. Yes, you should still message the seller because maybe they'll even give you a deal if they have more. Definitely ask if there's others. Tell them you're so excited. You have the other ones and you've been researching her and she's so interesting. And you're wondering where they came from too. Maybe you can get some information from them just of like where they originated from, if they were from an estate sale or if a family member sold them or something. That would be a good lead if you are trying to return them. I don't know, not everybody wants to do that, but just to like track down more information, I think it'd be pretty useful. Okay, I taught school. Father came after me. Parnell is sick. Parnell's her horse. We had, I bought 2 over the last year since watching you. I'm starting a habit with some of you. Okay. We had... Oh, have fun, Liza. Enjoy. That made me hungry. I wonder what Ian has planned for dinner, if he does have planned. I know. I did look ahead because I got sad when I saw that the horse got sick. And I will tell you that I think he is fine after a while. He's sick for a while, but it seems like he doesn't die. Thank God. I don't think I could handle that. We actually have a picture of Parnell. Sorry, I've read absolutely nothing today, but that's okay. It was worth it. Hold on, where's the picture? Here. Move this over here. This, I think, is Parnell, because this is Myrtie and her dad in 1900, which is the same year that the diary is. And this is the horse that they have pulling their sleigh. And she only ever talks about one horse, so I think it's Parnell. I've been on for about 20 minutes, but we have spent most of those 20 minutes coaching Kat through purchasing something on eBay, bidding. I love him too. I thought he had like a little white spot, but I think that might be just his harness. I don't know. I love him. I love his hooves. His hooves might not be white either, right? Horses don't really have white hooves, do they? So it must just be like the way the picture is taken. I thought he had white on him, but that's just probably a metal piece reflecting. Okay. Yeah, could be snow on the hooves. Okay, we had to take him out of the springboard. What is that? Anyone? Horse people? Out of the springboard. I drove him home. I wonder if that's like the carriage? I could look it up, but if anyone knows, let me know. We stayed... Home.we. No, I don't want that to become a link. What the heck is that? Stayed. Nowhere near my diary birthday, but my real birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. Today, I've been talking about my students a lot today. Today a kid came up to me. I was like doing something over at the counter and he came up to me and he said, "Can I whisper something in your ear?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "My birthday's on Monday." It was so cute. We stayed at home all night. Mother is at her mother Campbell's. I just know that says that because she writes it all the time. Hey, Charlotte, is that you? I just saw your text. For a second, I was like, is that Charlotte? Because I'm used to Angle, but now you're Charlotte Ellis. So exciting. Hello, welcome. One of my diary detectives just successfully bid on a new diary. Okay, father churned, I washed, and did other housework. Parnell is sick. Poor Parnell. We stayed. It's either a board for agility or the stables they keep him in during spring. Oh, like spring board. That makes sense because she took him out of the spring board. I drove him home. I wonder why they have him boarding somewhere else, though. Maybe it's a neighbor or something, because I know their neighbors around them have big farms. Maybe they paid to keep their horse there or something. I don't know. But it makes sense. I was like thinking like a springboard, like gymnastics. That didn't make sense. We stayed at home all night. Mother is at her mother Campbell's. Maybe because she's back to work. Yes, maybe. Or because he's sick. If he's sick, maybe they had to take him out and until he's better. So he doesn't get the other horses sick, maybe? Okay. June 3rd. Flora Wheeler called. Josie Densmore and baby and aunt. Oh, and Aunt Flora Wheeler called. She's done this before where she writes that, I think. I don't know. That might be a continuation from here. Because, okay, Josie Dunsmore and baby and Aunt Parnell is sick doesn't make sense. So Aunt Flora Wheeler called. I think that must be it. That's odd, though. Parnell is sick. Oh, happy early birthday. We'll get you when we get to it. I'll give you a diary birthday shout out. Parnell is sick. Parnell, get better. Father went to grandmother Campbell's to see mother. I wonder, is her dad better? Her dad had something like an abscess on his finger, and he was really hurting. And happy diary birthday. And then her mother got a boil on her face and was really hurting. And now Parnell's sick. So I wonder what's going around. I hope Myrtie doesn't catch it. Everyone makes it through, so that's good. We know no one dies from this weird illness, but yeah, the boils. It's interesting. Could it be all the same thing, I wonder? I fried donuts and made two pies. Wow, 2 pies. Bessie Town. They had a MRSA invasion. Came after me. I stayed all night at... I'm gonna have to open up the diary to read that. It's up the side. June 3rd. Just to give you an idea of how small this diary is. It is teeny tiny. Okay. At H.W. Towns. Per usual. As per usual. June 4th is someone's diary birthday. We must give them credit. Happy diary birthday. Okay. I taught school. Hey. You're welcome. Stayed. Oh, you know what? I should make sure the YouTube chat is up. YouTube is always a ghost land, but that's not the right word. Ghost town. But sometimes people are over there. I don't want to neglect them. Stayed all night at H.W. Towns. I am sick with a cold. Hopefully no boils. Father stayed at home alone, not all night. She switched it up for us. Oh, wait. Oh, I started reading a second. Thank you. I realized that right as you guys said it. Okay. I taught school, stayed all night at H.W. Towns. My eye is sore. Oh no! Is she getting a boil? Oh my god, it really sounds like something is going around their house that's, like, scary. A cold going around your house, yes, but finger abscesses, face boils, and eye issues and the horse being sick too. That's scary. Parnell is sick. Father stayed at home alone. Okay, so it's the same. Then, did I get that right now? I think I fixed it. You'll let me know if I messed it up. I taught school. This is like the same. Not thought. I taught school. Stayed all night. HW Towns. I am sick with a cold. Yeah, I know. Your eye is sore is a weird thing. I don't know if it was here or I was recently talking about this, and I feel like it might have been on last week's live, but you know how kids are. Actually, in art, they don't ask to go to the the nurse a lot because they're very busy and usually pretty engaged. But when they try to get out of things, they always want to go to the nurse, right? So like, oh, my tummy hurts, like things like that. They'll say, oh, my stomach hurts. And I tell them, go to the bathroom, come back. I usually, I won't send a kid to the nurse if they just say their stomach hurts, because what's the nurse going to do? She's going to send them back, you know? But when kids come up with, really strange things that I'm like, I don't know. This is just strange. This isn't like a normal, oh, I have a headache. Oh, my stomach hurts. One girl said, my throat hurts. And I said, oh, go get some water. And she said, it feels like it's clogged. And I was like, okay, go to the nurse. Things like that. If a kid said, my eye is sore, I'd be a little concerned. One of my teacher friends said one time a kid came up to her and said, my heart hurts. It feels like it's going to die. And she was like, oh, my God, go to the nurse. It's clogged. Yeah, as soon as the kid said that, I'm like, that's a weird descriptor word. I think you should go down there. They can look in there. It's just too specific and strange. You have I'm sick with a cold when you shouldn't. I thought that she said that. Okay, hold on. Let me double check. June 4th, I taught school, stayed all night at HW Towns. My eye is sore. Parnell is sick. Father, oh, here, thank you. Thanks. Father stayed all night. Did I fix it now? I think that's good. Okay. I taught school, stayed all night at HW Towns. Father is at home alone. That's sad. Parnell is sick. Okay. This one might be the same. I taught school, stayed all night at HW Towns. Father's at home alone. Parnell is sick. Yes. Copy, paste. What made me want to get into doing this? I found a diary at an estate sale many years ago now, and I just like old things. I don't know. I just enjoy old photographs, old letters, things like that. So I picked it up, not expecting this to become a full-blown hobby, but I started reading through it. The woman who wrote it ended up being pretty prominent in her 1917 society that she lived in. So I was able to find stuff online about her and really dig into her life. It was very, very cool. And yes, I do have an old soul. Thank you. That is true. And an old body, too. I have bad joints. But a young heart. Anyways, that diary is what got me into this hobby, because once I started researching her and actually finding things and putting together all the pieces, it was addicting. So I have a bunch of letters that my daughter and I are working through. They're hard to read, though. It is tricky, especially at first, but if you keep reading, if it's all the same, I wonder is it all the same person writing, or is it letters that are to the person? Because if it's all different handwriting, yeah, it's tricky to switch. But if it is the same person writing, after a while it does get easier, because her name was Anglesey, the girl who wrote the 1917 diary, and her handwriting was really hard in the beginning, but after a while I can read it fluently now, really easily. For my birthday, my mom gave me an antique doll that we've had in my family forever. She's from Germany in the late 1800s. Creepy, but cool. Very cool. Mess Cat, I don't know if you're saying you missed me because I wasn't here, or if you missed it because I wasn't here last week. So if you missed it, you didn't miss anything. But if you missed me, thank you. Missed you too. How would you recommend someone getting into this? I think do what Kat just did and buy a diary on eBay. Yes, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming back. I always worry when I take a week off if people are going to forget about me. Is there any way you can see when I followed you? I think I've been following for a while. I don't know. Your username just says C for me right now. It does. You might be someone, too, that comes on all the time and I know you. But sometimes it shows people's names and sometimes it shows their usernames. It just says C right now. I don't recognize just C. But I don't know. You might be able to look back. I can't on my computer even like click on you. I don't think I can see it when I go to anyone's page or anything, but snowed in? Yeah. We are not completely snowed in, but there's a ton of snow. Like finally I'm back to school. We had 2 snow days because the first day, well, actually it snowed Sunday. There was a little bit more on Monday, but it mostly came down Sunday. It just, they could not take care of the snow in time. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Oh, no, that's okay. I don't think that's rude at all. But are you the one who said I'm an old soul? I don't think it's rude at all. I agree. Yeah, and then it took a whole nother day for them to just like, oh, you're roasting? Yeah, the world is a crazy place right now. This was my first day back to work with a snowstorm here in Texas. Yeah, Texas must, you guys don't get snow, so it must be like a disaster zone over there. Did you lose power? That's what I was really worried about with this storm. I'm in Massachusetts. It's cold. It is freezing right now. You're out all week in Louisiana? That's crazy. Oh, we didn't get ice, thank God. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. We got all like pretty fluffy snow, so there was not, it wasn't heavy. It didn't take the power out, but I was really worried because we don't have another way to heat our house. We need to like figure something out. We need to get a generator or something, but they're so expensive. When I grew up, I always had a wood stove. So there was always a built-in like backup plan, and I just didn't realize until now. I'm like, wait, if the power goes out and it's like 1 degree, the pipes are going to freeze and we're going to freeze. I was so worried about the pipes. And I should be still because it's actually, today it was -2 when I woke up. So like it's not over the cold, but we got this snow, ice, snow sandwich. Oh, no power outages, good. Myrtie, kind of a flirty, naughty kind of girl. No, not really. At the top of Texas, we got a lot of snow. It was also below 0. Yeah, that's the problem, is it's gonna stay 114 Fahrenheit. Holy crap. Deb, it's like a complete opposite. That's insane. 114 and it's -2 Fahrenheit. I don't think it is right now. It was this morning. It was so cold when I went outside. You know, when you breathe in and you can feel like the inside of your nose freezing. It was awful. Okay. Yeah, same cat. Me too. What was I saying? Oh, we're getting more snow this weekend. And this time, it's like wind and snow. And it's probably going to be more icy. So, like, again, I'm worried. Today was the highest it's been in a day in Illinois. It's 14, but it feels like 5. Yeah. Ugh. I had to stand outside this morning and let all the kids out of their cars, freezing my butt off. Ed Wheeler carried me home. She doesn't mean literally carried. Ed Wheeler, also, he's a relative, because Myrtie is Myrtie Wheeler, so. I do have a picture of him. Somewhere, over here. Oh, hey, that's him with his horses, but. I think, well, I don't know. I think there's more than one Ed Wheeler. Edward Liberty Wheeler is the guy I'm thinking of. I thought he was, I have a picture. Here he is. Here he is. Not him. But, oh, yeah, Edward Wheeler here. And here. He took her home. Okay. Father and I stayed at home all night. I set out cabbage plants. Parnell is sick. Oh, you can tell she really cares about Parnell too because she mentions him every single day. She must be worried about him. Cabbage hearts, thank you. I wasn't sure. Is that what it says? Yeah, I don't know. It could go either way. We're having zero luck finding photos of our diary characters over here. Oh no. No, Parnell I don't think is gonna die. I have a rule with myself that I don't read ahead when I take pictures of the diary pages, but I had to break my rule when I saw Parnell was sick. You think it's hearts? Okay, thank you. I broke my rule because I was like, no, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. And I think he's okay because I stopped seeing Parnell is sick and I didn't see Parnell died. So. And I'm pretty sure I waited until I was skimming because I could pick out the word Parnell pretty easily. I'm pretty sure that I saw like something about Parnell, just like a normal thing. Parnell is her horse. Sorry. Yeah. New here. Here is Parnell, I think. This is definitely a picture of her and her dad in 1900 and the diaries in 1900. So I think that's Parnell. And it would make sense if she doesn't have, so Parnell is sick, so they haven't been able to use him to go back and forth. She's having other people take her back and forth to school. So I think that he thought it was a person. Well, he's a person in our heart. Any idea what breed? I have no clue. I am not a horse aficionado. If anybody has a guess, I don't know. Where did you find the pics? That's a great question. So there is one picture that I got from a historical society in Vermont of Myrtie and her father. I wonder how his finger is in this picture. Kind of looks like there's a bump on his finger. Then this picture is from a random Flickr user that I found that has old pictures developed from glass negatives of the town of Calais where Myrtie lived. And it was just pure luck. Because also this picture is not labeled as Myrtie and Benjamin Wheeler. They didn't know who these people were. It said unknown people. But we know, because we've been researching them, and you can tell me what you think, but everyone has chimed in and they agree. So there's Myrtie and there's her dad. And we took the pictures and like put them next to each other, but it's pretty much a spitting image of them. Even like the face shape and everything. So we're really hoping, if this picture was actually in 1900, we're really hoping that in this diary she mentions someone taking their picture, because that would be so cool. But we got through the first like January, February, March without any mention, but there's still time. There's still December and probably November, because it's Vermont, so probably in November there's going to be snow too. So we'll see, hopefully. Father and I put on screens and screen door. They're getting ready for summer. Josie Densmore, we haven't heard that name before, and Baby and Ed Wheeler here to dinner. I wonder if there's another Ed Wheeler who's married to Josie Densmore. Father went over to see mother. So her stepmother is with her step-grandmother, her grandmother. He and I stayed at home all night. Hello, Kool-Aid Mustache. That's such a cute name, too. You guys have good usernames. Not July, June 10th. Father went to Kent's Corner. How cool is that? Because Kent's Corner is still there. Afoot, because there's no horse. He's sick. And over to Ed Wheeler's. He got J.K. for Parnell. What does that mean? Maybe that's a doctor? I did the housework. Mother is at her mother Campbell's. Father and I stayed at home all night. The Parnell saga. Ed Wheeler carried me to my school, which means she went in his horse carriage. He didn't literally carry her. Stayed. Oh, I taught school. stayed all night at HW Towns. Okay. Now she says the same thing for a few days. Oh, sorry, Joanne. I don't know where you get alerts from, but TikTok can be very unreliable. I do have a Discord that's free to join that I send announcements in if you have a Discord. That's like the only one that I have control over. I can't make TikTok send alerts, which is sad. Japanese knotweed was used as a remedy for horses. Okay, maybe it's that then. I think I found something on JK if it's in Williamstown. No, it's in, well, I don't know where Williamstown is, but it's Calais, Vermont is where they live. Joanne said, can I get that off TikTok? Can I find it there? The link to join Discord. Well, Discord is, I don't know if you already have a Discord account, but it's an app either on your phone or you can get it on your computer. It's like a gaming thing people use, but I use it for chats and stuff like that for the diary detectives. So I have a free one that I just send announcements in, and then I have the Patreon one where there's more like interaction. But to answer your question, if you wanted to join the Discord, if you go to my website, you'll have better luck because TikTok is weird about the link. For some reason, when you go to my bio, you can click on the link, and if you click on the link to join the Discord, it's going to tell you that the link is expired, and it's not. I just don't know. TikTok blocks it for some reason. People have said that, and I think it was Nikki, I don't know if she's in here, but people have said that if you click on the link and there's like 3 dots or something, I have to do it because I don't know how to describe it. If you go to my bio, click on the thing that says link tree. Okay, and then if you click like the 3 dots in the corner and say open in browser, thank you, Vanessa, then you should be able to click the link and it will go to Discord and just join you up. But Discord is free if you want to download it. If it's like, if you don't already have Discord, it's kind of a lot to do just for notifications. But I also do come on pretty consistently every Thursday at 6. So if you just put it in your calendar too, that's another way people do it. Okay, how trippy would it be if you were this woman reincarnated? Okay, so a lot of people have said, not Myrtie, but the 1917 diary that I read, people say I look like her. And there's a lot of similarities between her and I, which is interesting. So people have brought that up. Like, I don't know that side of my family very much at all. I should find out. Oh, I missed that conversation. Well, I am also a teacher, right? Okay. June 15th. I taught school. Ian's home. Ed Wheeler came after me. I went. It sounds like ominous. He came after me. Does Myrtie being a teacher make this more fun for you? It's interesting to me. I really, really, really wish that she told us more about teaching. It's sad that she is a teacher and she doesn't like tell us anything about sorry, I got distracted because I read the other comment. So she doesn't tell us anything about like her day-to-day stuff with teaching, which is sad. So Maddie said find out the year she died, see if it was near your birthday. So I'm making this in my head. Like, I make this work in my head. But she died in 1980. I was born in 1997. So she has a very, like, the diary was in 1917. She was 17 when she wrote it. Her, like, the number 17 comes up a million times in that diary, and I was born 17 years after she died. But that was just a fun way of making it, like, exciting. I made a video or something a long time ago. Yeah, it's still possible. Okay, Ed Wheeler. I definitely feel connected to her after reading her diary. In a way that's hard to describe. I do. Ed Wheeler came after me. I went home. Our house, our horse, is sick. Father, Oh, thanks, Morphos. Come back. I come on every week. I'm glad you like it. It is fun. And when you come back every week, you'll notice, like, we learn things about these people and we make connections. It's, like, really cool when you actually see it happen. I'm sure people can attest to that. But when you see the, like, light bulb, like, oh my god, wait a minute, this person is also this person, and they live there, and it's just cool. Earl Doty carried mother and I to Curtis Pond, oh, a fish fry, to Eveline Hall's fish fry. We have a picture of Eveline Hall. Father went afoot. Oh, so Earl Doty picked up the girls, but Dad had to walk. Lucy Wheeler carried mother and I home, but Dad walked. Father, mother, and I at home all night. Okay, let's see. This is a stretch, but we'll see if the fish fry is mentioned in the newspaper. Okay. That's too vague. Huh? Fish fry? Hey! We got it. They just misspelled her name. The friends of Mrs. Evelyn Hall, it's Eveline, by the way, enjoyed a fish fry at Curtis Pond last Saturday. Love that. That is crazy that actually was... I didn't expect that to actually be in there. Okay, and what I do is I take the little picture of it and I put it in here. And then when I put the diary entries in here later, I match up the pictures and it's very satisfying to me. I'll just copy the link so that we don't lose it. That is cool. Okay, was there anything else? Maybe I should look up Evelyn. Now that I know that a monster devilfish. It's not about a fish at all. It's about constipation. Love that. I'm sure that this is a job for someone, historians and archivists, but it's not my job. I just do this for fun. Let's look up Evelyn Hall. No, just that one entry. Poor Eveline. They misspelled her name. This is Eveline. I wonder where she lived. Curtis Pond. Okay, so we have actually, if we found Curtis Pond, maybe on the old maps, the name is there. Okay, what I'm going to do is open up Google Earth and look up Curtis Pond. Because that, then we can figure out where on the old map that is. Curtis Pond, Calais, Vermont. Okay, oh, that's like where Myrtie lives. Okay. Maple Corner. So, right here. Are there... Oh, hey, JK. When did he get JK? Went over to Ed Wheeler's and got JK for Parnell. I don't know. Maybe that's him. I don't know where Ed Wheeler's is. So somewhere over here, Eveline had her fish fry. I don't see any Halls. H-A-L-L last name. This is the family that lived over here. You'll scoot them out of the way. Kent. Make sure that they aren't being covered. Oh, there's also up here. Curtis Pond goes up higher. Jacobs. A. Wheeler. This map is also, oops, a little bit older than the diary, so it's possible that maybe their name isn't on here, but they moved there later or something. Oh, someone's almost birthday. Oh, thanks, Bruna. It's my pleasure to help you sleep. Okay, someone said, you saw what? The Coral Blaze said, I saw it. And I don't know what you're talking about, so please let me know. If you saw something on the map. I'll wait, because I know it's like behind a little bit. This is where Myrtie lives. I don't know when that was sent. Curtis Pond. Oh, okay. That's okay. Thank you. I just didn't know when it was sent, so that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be even like this house here that's not labeled. I don't know. Or we can find out maybe Ed Wheeler moved to that area. I don't know. I'm just kind of like spitballing. Earl Doty, though. So there's other Dotys. Clark Doty, she talks about a lot. Hey, a Delaney. I think I might have pointed that out before I've seen it. That's cool. Because the other diary that we read, one of the other ones was a Delaney. A lot of Kents in Kent Corner. So this is Ed Wheeler's dad. So it's like possible that he lived there later. Okay. Anyways. Todd, I know. Yes, that's true. Oh, they have a picnic area. Yeah, they could have just gathered there. You're very right. Yes, Kat, let us know. You can even send it in the Patreon Discord if you don't want to put it out there. Father, mother, and I about home. We stayed at home all night. Okay. Ah! Oh, I clicked the right one, just guessed. June 18th. I picture them picnicking and swimming. Yeah. How old was Myrtie in 1900? 33, I think? 32 or 33. You missed a word on the 16th. Okay, let's go back. Earl Doty carried mother and I to Curtis Pond to Evelyn Hall's fish fry. Father went afoot. Lucy Wheeler carried mother and I home. Father, mother, and I stayed at home all night. Thank you. No, she doesn't have children. That's why this is going to be difficult when we do get to the point where we're trying to return it to descendants, because we're going to have to look like... She doesn't, I think, have any siblings either. We have not come across that, so... it's going to be tricky. Earl Doty carried me to my school. I taught school, stayed all night at H.W. Towns. I am going on a field trip to her town when I'm on my honeymoon next August. I'm going to drag you in there. So, maybe I'll meet some folks who know, like, I don't know, anything about her family, or people who know the family even that I could give it to. I also could donate them to the historical society that has some other diaries by her other family members. There's other people who have... I'm so cold. Sorry. There's other people who have diaries in that historical society that I wish I could read. Is this kind of sentence structure writing common during this time frame? Sorry, I also didn't finish that sentence. Yeah, it's just kind of like how she writes. I don't know. It's very to the point and kind of like shorthand in a way. Sometimes. The thur and the we. Hold on. Thur stands for, I think, thermometer or thermal or something, or thermal measurement, who knows, but it's the temperature. So people would sometimes put the temperature there, And then the WEA is for the weather, where people would sometimes write what the weather was. Sorry, I couldn't help it. She doesn't fill it out usually, but sometimes some other diaries that we have read, people use that to keep track of the weather. Okay, stayed all night at Ira Ellis. I'm going to yawn again now because I'm thinking about it. Mrs. Ellis came after me. June 20th. I taught school. Frank Fuller came after me. I stayed there all night. I taught school. Stayed all night at Clarence White's. Interesting that she's not staying at HW Towns. I wonder if she ran out her lease or something. She does pay for a room at HW Towns house. Father came after me with Parnell. I went home. Father, oh good, Parnell is riding. Father, mother, and I stayed at home all night. So she stays at HW Towns a lot for convenience, I think, which is why like she pays for a room and board there. Because even though her town is not that large, it would have taken, it sounds like they only have one horse because her dad will take her back and forth. They only have Parnell, who has been sick. Maybe that's why she's bouncing around more. Maybe she only pays for a few nights a week and the other nights she's got to figure out. But it would take him an hour each way to go drop her off and pick her up. So he would be driving 4 hours a day just to bring her to work and take her home. So she stays at the schoolhouse, which I have a picture of the schoolhouse I can show you guys. She stays there instead of going back and forth every day. That's the schoolhouse that she works at. Isn't that cool? And apparently it is now a private residence. And when I go to Calais, I will definitely be driving by. Because Google Earth doesn't have street view on all the streets in that town, so we can't see it. But it's so close. We can see like the road that you turn off of to get to it. But you can't see, you can like barely see the building. I ironed and washed dishes, swept. I am sorry this is entirely off topic, Addie, but I must know. Have you seen The Testament of Anne Lee yet? No. Tell me about it. I don't know what it is. This is so cool. No, I bought this on eBay. Well, actually, this one I didn't. I bought the 1905 one that we have of hers on eBay. And then this one, the 1900 and 1899 diaries were donated to me. Is there a picture of Myrtie's house? No. I wish we had one, but I don't have one. We have, like, a map that shows us where it was. Actually, we have multiple. She's on this map, too, but Ben Wheeler's house is... Oh, hold on. Oh, this is a more zoomed in map from before, but hold on. Here it is. I was adding, one time I came on the live and we didn't read any entries. We just added pictures to the map. That was fun. That's her house. And we did go down Google Earth and try to see like which building it could be, but it's hard to tell. It's probably not there anymore. We were adding lots of cool pictures. This is in her town. That building is still there. Look at these cool cats. And a baby. Oops. Ah. You should go to the neighborhood Reddit page or Facebook page. I am in the Facebook page for the town. I think it might be weird to ask someone to take a picture of their house, but I can go take a picture of the house. I did post about the diary. I go through Calais. Oh, yes. Okay. Tamsin. I'm writing down your username. Well, I don't know if this is your username or just your name. please send me a message, because I will send you on that mission. I can tell you right now, but also if you send me a message, that will make sure I can get into contact with you, because I'm on my computer and I can't actually click on people's names. But if you send one, oops, hopefully I'll see it. Sometimes I forget to check my messages, but please do, because I'd be so happy. I'd be so excited. There's a few places in that town that don't have Street View, which is really sad, that we've tried to look at. But I can show you on the map. It is the number 7 school. It is, I can show you actually on a real map. I don't know how well you know Calais, but Maple Corner, whatever road that's on, County Road, it's down County Road. It's on Long Meadow Hill Road. Basically right at the corner here. But in enough from the corner that we can't see it from the corner when we go on Street View. Long Meadow Hill Road. I guess, let's see if it gives us a... Do we have like an address? Sometimes it gives a number, but... Oh, maybe if we go in... Oh, we can't go into Street View. Okay. Yeah, Long Meadow Hill Road. It looks like there's only... That's creepy, huh? What is that? It looks like there's only a few houses pretty spread apart on this road, so... It's definitely closest to County Road, that house. Yeah, I know. It's like a crop circle. Maybe if you have a chance to, if you see this, take a picture of this too. A little bit further down the road. I would really love that. Why don't I just bookmark it though, in case you don't take a picture? When I go, I'll make sure that I check it out. It is pretty big, and it is a perfect circle. It looks like a stamp. It's crazy. Okay, it could be a cattle pen. You're right. That would make sense, right? Farm in the woods. Oh, there's a house back here, a building. Wheeler Road. We got some Wheelers. Okay. Anyways. Where a giant hand put down their giant cup of coffee. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Okay. We're almost done with June. Oh, someone said, can you tell the backstory? The first house is 54. Thank you, Mezcat. Is there a picture of it on Zillow? What was the 54 Long Meadow? Was it Long Meadow? Yeah, Hill Road. No picture on Realtor. Just an aerial view. No, okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, thank you, Tamsin. I will double check that I can see it, and I will get back to you. They bury the... Okay, so someone sent me something about Ralph Slippy. That's not you. They bury the... Oh, I see you now. Okay. It's weird. It says user. It doesn't even say your username. I'm accepting your message request. I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now I see your username because I accepted the message. Yeah, the requests get buried, and sometimes I don't see you guys when you message me, so I appreciate it when you remind me. I ironed and washed dishes, swept and weeded some in the garden. Father got in some hay. He, Mother, and I stayed at home all night. Maybe I'll also send you on a little road trip down the road where Myrtie lived, if you don't mind. You can see if there's a house about where her house is supposed to be. Father, mother, and I stayed at home, or just stayed at home. I helped about the housework. Did you say? Oh, sorry. I started to say the backstory and then I got distracted. That happens a lot. So there's not much backstory. Do you mean like how I got the diary, or do you mean her? Can you give us backstory of her? How old is she? Okay, yes. So Myrtie, she's up in the corner, her picture. She's about 33 right now in this diary. We have 3 diaries of hers, 1899, 1900, and 1905. She is a wild Myrtie chase. Love that. She is a school teacher. So she works at the number 7 school in Calais that we were just talking about. We have a picture of it way back when. And hopefully soon we'll have a picture of it now. She never marries, never has children. So I'm assuming she teaches for the rest of her life, adult life. And she ends up, I think she dies in Montpelier, probably, I think it was a nursing home or something. So she probably lived out her whole life in Calais. She's just, yeah, I'm giving my book report. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Father carried me to my school. I actually really struggle with summarizing stuff. I've always struggled with that, summarizing information. So it is tricky for me. He went to, that's a town name that I don't say. I taught school. Stayed all night. I will fix that typo in a second. At HW town. Weather. Yes, the WEA stands for weather, and the THER stands for thermometer, I think. It's like the temperature and the weather. Yay. For once, living in the sticks pays off. I'm excited to go there. I taught school. Stayed all night at Harry Morse's. Oh, I almost wrote H.W. Towns as a just automatic, like, muscle memory. Harry Morse's. We're getting a lot of new names here. Carly, you getting these? Are you still doing the list? I do have it right here. I wonder, is anyone in here? Is anyone in here? I should probably add the names. How do you do this? Do you do this in any kind of order? I don't want to mess you up. Uncle Martin. Parnell. Oh, Parnell's in here. Maybe I should add them in. I'll ask if... Oh, you're not in there, but at the moment, Harry Morse is in there, for sure. Okay. There's also Elvira Morse. Okay, I'll just keep going. I taught school. Stayed all night at HW Towns. Per usual. The lady you mentioned is new, and I've already forgotten. I can go back. I know, there were a couple of new people, I think. Harry Morse, Parnell, Clarence White was in there, I just saw him. Ira Ellis. I don't know if he's in there. Earl Doty. I know we have Clark Doty. I don't know if we have Earl. Evelyn Hall should be in there, I'm pretty sure. There was a lady. Oh, Josie Densmore. That's new. What is? Ellis? Oh, you know what? That's so funny because when you sent a message before, I almost like automatically read out your username as Ellis. But then I was like, oh, that might not be Ellis because it's like E111S. But that's funny that it actually is. She actually, you know what's funny? So Zebraface, another good username, said, yeah, Josie, said she's never home. Usually she is. Usually she just goes to school and then back home. So it's actually interesting that lately she is not home. She stays at HW Towns a lot because that's where she rents a room. But like all these other people's houses, she never goes anywhere. Possibly JK. Unless it's Japanese knotweed. Who might be JK? Josie? Josie's last name is Densmore. It's funny, Japanese knotweed actually has a use. Isn't that like the most invasive, horrible plant? Around here it is. I taught school. Father came after me. He, mother, and I stayed. Those are my nails. Why? Are they bad? They're fine. Someone made fun of my nails one time in one of my pictures. I pick at my nails. Don't look. Are they bad? You'll have to tell me. He, mother, and I stayed at home all night. No, I was thinking they may be studied in 1,000 years as well. Okay, all right, thank you. I was worried. No, he wasn't being mean. He was just... I just get self-conscious when I realize my hands are all out there. Especially right now, my hands are, like, so dry. Because I teach clay, and I wash 300 paintbrushes a day. And then I don't use lotion because I'm... always need to be doing something, and I don't know if any of you have the same, like, I don't know, I have a problem, and I can't just, like, sit. So, when you put lotion on, you can't do anything. Like, I can't fold laundry if my hands are all, like, slippery, and I can't drive if my hands are slippery. Like, I'd say, oh, put it on when I'm gonna drive to work, and then it'll soak in. Like, no, you can't do that. So, I just never put lotion on because it's never convenient for my hands to be greasy. I should do it before I go to bed. Yeah, my hands are so dry. And then as soon as I start teaching clay, it's like they get cracked. Even not in the winter. Like, I taught a lot of clay in the fall when it was like actually very humid. And I'm going to start teaching clay again. It's going to be bad this time. Like, my hands will bleed probably. The other day, I wrote, hello, if you bought this off eBay in my journal, just in case. Oh my God, someday someone's going to read that and be like, yeah, I should put my lotion on and then gloves. I use working hands. That works really well. Oh no, that's okay, Ellis. That's okay. You don't need to apologize. I took it just too personally. You guys are always really nice. One time, someone did make fun of my nails because they were, like, grown out. I do them myself. So, they end up growing out. And I let them go sometimes a little too long. And they were, like, laughing at me. Father and I don't have time, went to number 10. Father and I stayed at home all night. I watched a TikTok stream. Okay. Sadie Ingalls trimmed a hat for me. I helped a little. They're making a new Little House on the Prairie. Did anyone hear about that? We talk about that quite a bit on here. No, I don't think we've met Sadie. She's new. We could look her up. Because this is the last day, so let's look her up after this. I helped a little about the housework. Father, mother, and I stayed at home all night. Yeah, they stay at home a lot, and she tells us about it every time. This is like full-on crime investigation. Yeah, let's find out who Sadie is. Number 10 pond is the better swimming pond in Calais. I love that, in my humble opinion, I love that you know that. Okay, you have to keep coming around, Tamsin. I hope I'm saying it right. You have to keep coming around because it is extremely valuable to have somebody who actually is from there. I'm like 3.5 hours away, 4 hours away from Calais. I know nothing about this place. I really want you to stay and come. You've been here. Okay, good. Okay. I apologize if I've talked to you and I forget your name, but keep coming back, please. A remake of Little House on the Prairie? Yes, I thought I saw that it was like HBO or something. Okay, we're going to look up Sadie Ingalls. I'm going to start on Find a Grave. I don't know if the space matters, but I'm going to get rid of that. Washington County, Vermont. Just Vermont? Okay, no Sadie Ingalls. She could have spelled her name wrong. Let's look in newspapers. Fish fry. Miss Sadie Ingalls of North Calais was at Henry Leach's on Sunday. Okay, Sadie Ingalls lives in Calais, Vermont. So we could look on Ancestry. We could also now do Ingalls. We know that there are Ingalls there. So Ingalls in literally none? Is it ELS? No. Alright. Addie's pronouncing it right. Tamsin. Yes, okay, so what, Calais, did someone say I was saying it wrong? Because when I first came on here, that's funny that you say that. When I first started reading this diary, I was sure it was Calais. That's how I was saying it, Calais. Because I was like, if it was French, that's how it would be pronounced. And there's a lot of like French towns, and same thing with Montpelier. Did I say it right now? Because now I'm overthinking it. But I was saying Montpellier, like thinking it's the French pronunciation. And everyone was like, you're saying it wrong, you're saying it wrong, you're saying it wrong. I'm like, I didn't believe them that it was Montpelier. But I think that I'm saying it right. No. Not saying you said it wrong. I was just wondering. Oh, okay. I didn't see your comment. That's why. That's okay. Because I was getting it a lot when I was saying Calais. When I corrected myself, a lot of people do come in here and say, why are you saying it like that? But that is the correct way. Okay. Sadie Ingalls. Where else could I look for her? I could look on Ancestry. We just don't know anything about her birth date. Or anything. My feet are getting really cold. It's so cold down here. We don't have heat in our basement. I have a space heater, but it's not meant for this big of a room. October 1859, possibly for a birth date. Let's try it. Oh, are you from France? Sarah Eliza Ingalls. Oh, my neck hurts too. Oh, here we go. She lived in Calais in 1900. It's spelled differently. 1900. She a milliner. Let's see, Sadie. She's a boarder. And she, oh, that would be so cool if it said she was a milliner. Oh, that's like a hat person. Hat maker? Hat fixer? Oh, cool. Interesting. Now, I wonder if she, you said at number 7. I wonder if she like teaches at the, or she's, what did she say? Not number 7, number 10. I wonder if she teaches at the number 10 school or something, or number 10 pond. Is that what you said too? Let's see. She is at Schubert Fair's house. Do you think that actually says Fair? F-A-I-R, yeah. So let's look at the number 10 pond. Is it still called that? Oh, okay. Is the number 10 pond now Mirror Lake? Probably. That's where there's a cool old memorial hall there, right? Yes. Thanks, Tamsin. You're awesome. It's called Mirror Lake officially. So that building was, there's some really cool old pictures that we have of that building, Memorial Hall. Is that still a public building or is that a house? I'm getting distracted and I don't know where I'm clicking. Hold on. So I'm looking for, this is actually one of the old pictures. Check this out. They just reopened it. Oh my god. Is it just open all the time? Because I'd love to go when I go to my my honeymoon tour of Calais, Vermont. Let me look for, oh, Ian's home again. I didn't know he left. You can book it for weddings. I should have got married there. Okay, what was I doing? I'm looking for the map. You know, there's a version of this map that I can just click on. I don't know which one this is. We're gonna go to Mirror Lake, number 10 pond. Is this it? Yeah. And we're looking for fair. Okay, is the number 10 school? How would we know if that's the number 10 school? Where did I see that that's called the number 7 school? Number 10 school. Maybe on this map is different, I think. No, that's the same map. It's just a different link to it. Hi.
Hey.
Why are you sniffing?
I was shoveling.
Oh, I thought you were sick. What were you shoveling?
That was for the mailman.
Oh my god. Don't have a heart attack.
They haven't delivered our mail in a week.
I know. I was gonna do it.
No, you wouldn't be able to.
I know. The snow is so high that we can't.
You can see the piles I created.
Oh, where?
Just like behind the mailbox.
Oh, we got so much snow that the mailbox was like boxed in.
It's
We
all
shoveled the
fake.
path, but that's not enough for the mailman. They have to be able to
Shoveled the
drive up to it.
snow over the hill that I made.
Ugh, I know. That's awful. There's so much snow, and there's nowhere to put it. Thanks, Ian.
Did you collect all the trashes?
Yeah.
You did?
Except, no, not the cat litter.
Like
But,
bags?
yeah, I don't know if they need to be done. But there's a big bag. I'm almost done. We can talk about the trash when I log off. I'll be done in like 5 minutes, and then I'll help you. Go rest. He looked really out of breath. Oh God, we did so much shoveling. It was crazy. That one aerial photo of the houses is pretty. I would like to have that frame. I would have that framed on my wall. Yeah, there's some really cool pictures. I saved a few from that Flickr site that I was talking about. I just love this picture. Something about this picture speaks to me. It's like creepy but cool. Look at him. Who's that guy? I love this picture. I want this one printed. There's a couple really good ones. There's one of a little girl with a cat in the tree. Remember that one? We were talking about that one a while ago, but yeah. And you know what? So you know what I learned actually since finding this picture? Because I was like stunned by the composition of this picture. It is like, it's almost like a painting, you know? It's so intentional, it seems, you know? And like, it's not just a picture someone, hey, Bridget! It's not just a picture that someone took and like a candid photo, you know? I found out later that these pictures, how did I find this out? I forget. I think it was a video I was watching about Calais, Vermont, random, about like someone who had a collection of photos, and there was a photographer who lived in the town at that time, like an early photographer. What was his name? Doton? D-O-T-O-N? And I'm thinking, something made me believe that the pictures that we've been finding of the town and of Myrtie and everybody were taken by that photographer. I forget why. Oh, I think that one of the pictures in that group had his like photographer studio signature on it. So I'm thinking these pictures they were probably of all around the town taken by that guy. And that would explain why they're so like beautifully composed. And I'm an art teacher, so I have like an eye for that. The contrast of his coat against the snow, the eye lines, like the visual, it's just like making you look. Can you see my mouse? Yeah. I don't know. It's like leading your eye through the picture. It's just beautiful. Do I get paid for this? Not directly, but I have a Patreon. So on the side, it's not my job. We need to pin that name to pop up in the diary if she mentions having their picture taken. Yeah, that would be insane. Because I'm feeling like the picture that we have of her, that is a big deal. In 1900, for them to just be like out and about in town and then someone takes their picture, I just feel like she's going to, if it was actually in 1900, I think that she will mention it, because it's not every day that someone snaps a picture of you. That was posed to an extent. I'm sure they were just on their way and he's like, I'm taking pictures of all of the townspeople. I don't know. Like the perfectly aligned trees, but without the HOA. Who knows? Maybe there was an HOA. It is. It just seems like a set up scene. It's just beautiful. I have this other picture. I don't know. Maybe it's on my computer. I have one more picture I'll show you and then I'll log off. But there's one that really, it's not from like this collection. I just have it. I have other old photos. Wonder if I can find it. It's just like, again, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just one of the most beautiful pictures. And it's just an old photo that someone took. There's actually a couple. Oh, I have a few. Okay, hold on. Can I open this so that you guys can see it is the question. 1 second. Window. Can you guys see that? Make it bigger. So this is one of them. This isn't the one that I was thinking of, but I love this picture. Usually I only buy old pictures from antique stores and stuff when they have people's names on them, because then I can look them up and figure out who they were. This is an exception. I bought this picture. It didn't have anyone's name on it. It was just a beautiful picture. And then, oh, here's the other one. Like in here, I don't know if you can see, but if you look closely at it, you can see boats in the background, like they're on a rock. He's playing the violin or something, or she has a violin in her hand. Can I zoom in? Yeah, she's holding a violin. They're in love. It's so cute. Okay, now the one that I was talking about. It's not going to do it justice on here because you can't see like the crispness that it has in real life, but hold on, I don't know what I'm doing. Window capture. No, it's not that one. Okay, hold on. That's the old one. I gotta open it. I don't think I opened it. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. I'm not good with technology. Oh my god, I just deleted everything. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Alright, hold on. I'll look at the comment in a second. I am trying to figure this out and not ruin my life. I just almost deleted everything and I don't think I could get it all back up. Come on. Which one is it? This one. Here it is. Okay. Oh, wait. You guys can't see me. Can you see me? Why is it still dark for you? Crap. It shouldn't be. Hold on. Let me try this. Back? I'm back. Okay. That's weird. I was on OBS controlling things. And it was back on there, but it wasn't back here. Okay. I had to like reset something. So now can I zoom in? Oh my god, this is like not the way I usually do things and it's so complicated. Okay, this is the picture that I love. And it doesn't look as great on the screen, but it's so moody. There's like fog in the background and the three kids, they're, sorry, Tamsin. I know, it was scary because I don't think I could get myself back. It's very glitchy. Because I just X'd this out and it's still up. Okay. Remove that. I still don't have the other thing up. So sorry about that. But I'm logging off anyways, so maybe the pic is haunted. No, it's because I tried to do something slightly different than I always do. Because I have it very set up like it's just I click a few buttons and everything is all set. But as soon as something goes awry, I can't seem to fix it. Okay. So I'm going to log off. I don't think we found anything about Sadie. Someone, okay, hold on. Someone said read a comment from Virginia. Okay, Sadie Possible obit, Montpelier, Evening Argus, November 20th, 1906. I shall look her up. Sadie Ingalls. 1906. Was born in Cabot, well known in Marshfield and Woodbury. This is the same girl who we found on Ancestry. This is probably her. Miss Sadie Ingalls, who died on November 13th at Boothbay Harbor, Maine, was born in Cabot, October 17th, 1859. Just reminds me of cheese. I want cheese. Her parents, William and Sally Hancock Ingalls, died several years ago. Her early life was spent in South Woodbury and Northfield. Hey! Oh, God, you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I gotta figure out how. I'm so sorry. Oh, come on. I deleted it and... Hold on. I'm gonna just relax, because this is really cool. I have to show you this. But I have to figure out how to get back up. This is embarrassing. Okay. I need this. Okay. We're back in business. Sorry, everybody who just like, come on, read the stupid comments. We can't see what you're looking at. Okay. So this is the obituary. It says, she entered the millinery business in 1889, establishing a business at North Calais. Millinery is hat making. And Myrtie went to her to get her hat trimmed. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. That is really neat. Oh, she was employed in the millinery business. Am I saying it right? Millinery? I think so. In Lawrence, Mass. I live in Massachusetts. Very cool. Oh, but sad that she died. That is sad. Oh, she had phlegmatic tonsillitis. Ugh, and then had a heart attack, I think. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Sunny countenance. Oh, and the loving words and deeds she constantly had for those whom she met. What a nice lady. That is really cool, though, that proves she was a hat maker. Now, it would be cool to find her business on the map. Establishing a business at North Calais. How cool would it be if it said, like, hat shop? Okay, but actually, when did she establish the business? Because the map that we have is old. In 1889, so actually I think that map is like 1870. So it wouldn't be on that map, but that would be cool. There's a hat in the pic. What hat? In what picture? Oh, that's her hat. Oh, that's the hat in the picture. It could be. It could be. I know what you're talking about now. Hold on, let me find it. Right here. I bet it is. That looks like Sarah Ingalls' work. I know her hat trimming when I see one. Jokes aside, it is a very nice hat. She's got a lot going on. So if she is the only hat maker in town that makes fancy hats, I feel like it could be hers. That's really cool. Now, okay, what if we didn't look here yet? What if there's a hat shop in this picture? We also I didn't think to look up. Oh no, this is not. That's everybody's pictures. I just want, is this like super zoomed in or something? I'm confused. I want to go here and just search that only here. Let's look up Ingalls. And we'll also look it up, the spelling that she does. No. Sadie and Carl Bancroft, not her. Milliner. Hat. Oh, it would be so cool if, just people in hats. I want the hat shop. Mildred Bumps. Cool hats. Yeah, nothing. Here's a myrtle. Wendell River is just in the grass. Someone said she wrote about the fur coat. Yes, she did write about her fur coat that she bought, and we're assuming it's the fur coat that is in the picture because she spent a lot of money on it, and I don't think people bought like multiple fur coats back then just for fashion. I think that it was more of a practical thing, so sorry that my screen is glitching weird. Oh, I think it's now showing things twice. I'm just gonna leave it and fix it later, but yeah. His hat too is probably hers. Yeah, you're right. North Calais, Vermont hat shop. Okay, cool. Vermont, she spelled it out. Hat shop. And the first .gov. Okay. Ooh. Says where it is. Oh, hey! Oh my god, this is so cool. Her name is in this. Do you see it? Sadie Ingalls. Cool. You guys are awesome. Warren Ainsworth's harness shop closed in 1895. And by 1897, the building, number 12, had become a millinery shop. Sadie Ingalls had a hat shop here, as well as one in North Montpelier, in which she sold goods Monday through Wednesday. In 1897, newspaper reports states that she had returned from a trip to New York City where she bought millinery goods. By 1905, she had moved to Boothbay Harbor, Maine, to engage in the millinery business and died in 1906 at the age of 43. Oh, she was young. Once known as the Old Red Shop, the building originally had 3 extra-large windows and large double doors in the front facade covered by a full-width shed roof extension supported by frame braces. In the late 1920s and early 30s, the building was a drop-off point for milk ready for market and was known as the Creamery Depot. The depot was in several locations over the years. In the late 20th century, the building was moved back from the road, but still within its lot, and remodeled into a split-level house. Okay, let's find out which building they're talking about. Is this all about... What page was that on? That's on, remember 40 if I get lost. Is this, like, how is this broken up? Is this all about the same building? How is this? No. Okay, alright. It's like, just... It's not really, like, listed. Okay, did it say number 12? I think it said number 12. Is there some kind of, like... list or... said number 10 schoolhouse. She said number 10. It said it on, did it say it on here? Is that what you mean? Oh, okay, hold on. There is numbers. Okay, okay. This is a different page. It's like more, okay, here it is, I think. It's more of a summary. Protective Union Store, 1852, 88 North Calais Road. There's no street view. I'll look it up. But that's so annoying. Okay. The Old Red Shop once was its name. A millinery store, actually. Millinery is Oh, this seems too new. Or they said it was renovated, right, actually? Yeah, that doesn't seem old at all, but I think it was just that they renovated it. Millinery is hat store. Yes. Tamsin. If this is it, built in 1988, that's not it. Unless, okay, so when was the historic register done? Let's see. 88. Okay, this building was originally a 1.5-story, 4x2 bay commercial building. Oh, okay. In the late 20th century, it was moved and remodeled into a split-level house. It is non-contributing due to alterations. I don't know what non-contributing means, but maybe it, like, doesn't count as a historic building in Calais because of that. That's kind of sad. They, like, totally removed all of the charm. Like, you'd think that house was just built in the 80s or 70s, being the split level like that. Yep. Okay. All right, I think that's a good place to stop. So, if you guys want to come back, I know lots of you do, so mark it on your calendars. I'll be back next Thursday. Every Thursday at 6. And Diary Detectives, Patreon people, I put in the Diary Detectives chat a poll to vote for our next meeting. So, if you haven't voted, go let me know what days in February work for you. Thanks for coming. 6 p.m. Eastern. Yay! You'll have to let us know, D-Lander. I'll give you a shout out on your diary birthday. It's so funny, the things that become a thing, a trend. The day after my birthday. Cool. Happy early birthday, Living Owl. All right, see you next week, guys. Have a good week. I hope that you guys don't get more snow, and I hope that I don't either, but we might. All right, good night.